What's up, gamers? This is NGG here with another collections video. This time it is a audio version where I go and deep dive into my collection. I have the visual only version where I just show you the games and don't talk about them. I will be talking about these games, so I'm hoping to keep it under 2 to 3 episodes of 45 minutes each, but I am long-winded when it comes to certain games, and I really always want to tell you what my opinions on those are. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the collection. The first game in my collection is 1-2 Switch. I have yet to play this ever again since the first time I played it, so I couldn't tell you that I really enjoyed this game. I think I've only played an hour or two of this game. Maybe I should go back and play all the games so I can say yes, I'm done with this game, I'm never gonna open this game again. But I definitely only played an hour of this game and maybe 1 or 2 of the party games. The next game I have for you is Animal Crossing New Horizon. Oh my god, do I love this game. This game has been in my game of the year 2 years in a row, according to Nintendo, that I've played it that much. This year, in 2021, they released a 2.0 update, which gave you so much stuff. So many DLCs were added, so much furniture items were added. I definitely enjoyed this game. There also is the Happy Home Paradise DLC, which is a paid DLC. I have yet to deep dive into it. If you ever played Happy Home Designer, that's exactly what that is. It's included in the expansion pass if you buy Nintendo's expansion pass, or you can buy it separately on its own. I purchased it in the expansion pass just because there's multiple people in my house that play Animal Crossing, and for me it was just a better deal. The next game I have for you is A Hat in Time. This is like a collectathon type game. I have really yet to play it, so I couldn't tell you much about it other than it looked so cute, and I definitely want to get into collectathons a little bit. I'd like to try different genres out, and this is one of those that I've never been able to get into or even tried, so I can say that I've gotten into it. The next game I have is Ari and the Secret of Seasons. This one is, what I hear is that you're trying to keep the seasons separated and to where they belong. This is also one of those cute looking games that I bought just based on artwork. It looked amazing. It didn't have like negative reviews. I think people were like split on it, so I was like, let me play it myself and give it my own deep dive and see what I think about this game particularly. The next game I have for you is Assassin's Creed Rebel Collection. It includes Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Assassin's Creed Rogue. My son has played Black Flag. He played a bunch of hours in Black Flag, and then for some reason he erased his save or saved over or something like that. So what I would suggest, I don't know, he did a mistake and that saved over it, is maybe uncloud save this one or cloud save it and just make sure that it doesn't overlap. Put it to not cloud save this game. I don't know what he did, but he messed it up so bad. He was so upset. And with Assassin's Creed Rogue, that's one of those games where it's not on the cart, but it's not a digital download code either, so you have to use, I think, Ubi's website to get this game. I don't know, I haven't done it yet, and I think when the new Assassin's Creed collection comes out, I think I'll be playing them in order, so I'll probably play those first, then these, and then the next one in my collection, which is Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. I will play them in the order they were released, so not in the order I received them, but the order they were released. So if Assassin's Creed comes before any of those other games, then I'll play it like that. But I do want to play, I like to play my games in order, so definitely will be playing this one in some kind of order when I get the other collection. The next game I have for you is the Asterix and Obelix collection, and this comes with XXL, XXL2, and XXL3. I have yet to play these. I hear they're like a beat 'em up type game. I thought they were more in the vein of collectathon, so I have to figure out which one they are. But either way, those are 2 genres I really want to get into or try more games in that genre to make sure that I like or dislike those games. The next game in my collection is Attack on Titan 2. Now this was purchased accidentally. I went looking for the price, the Canadian price for this, to see what it was in, so that the person I was trying to help buy this game could buy it and not pay for the digital version, because you know I'm a physical collector, as you will see coming soon with all my collection games. But it was an accidental purchase for myself, and oh my god, I love this game, and I'm actually very happy that I purchased it when I did, because this game is climbing up in price so fast. I realized with the Koei Tecmo games that it is super hard to find them later on. You got like a year or two, and that's it. After a year or two, if you didn't buy it, you're not getting it. So I'm very super happy that I purchased this one. It is a little bit like a Warriors type game, but not, because there's not so many hordes of monsters coming to you. They're like big titans, and there's like maybe 15 per round, but it takes so much to bring them down. Oh, I love this game. I believe there's a review of this one on my channel as well. Links for all my reviews will be on the description below in like a playlist. The next game I have for you is Astral Chain. This is a multiplayer game from what it looks like. And so I have yet to play it. Looking forward to it. I kind of want to play this with somebody. I'm hoping I can get somebody to play with me. I'll see what the multiplayer looks like. If it's just like one person is not really controlling anything, then I won't do that. But I do like to play my multiplayer games multiplayer if I can. The next game I have for you is Atelier Dusk Collection. This comes with Atelier Asha, Atelier Esha and Logi, and Atelier Shelly. And so I have yet to play any of these games. I believe this was one of the older games. So I have yet to touch them. I hear the mechanics are a little different than the mechanics I'm used to from Ryza. But I loved Ryza so much, I definitely purchased the Dusk Collection when I could. And also a Koei Tecmo game, so definitely have to dive in when you can. Same thing with this one. I loved Ryza so much, I picked this one up. Atelier Sophie is coming out in the year of 2022, and I am definitely looking forward to getting that as well. So I'm probably going to be deep diving into Sophie pretty soon. This one also comes with Ferris and Lydia and Sewell, and so this is the Mysterious Trilogy. So I'm definitely now that it's becoming a quad kind of game, I definitely want to dive into this game. The next game I have for you is Atelier Lydia and Sewell. I've yet to open it, and because it's part of the other trilogy that you just saw, I'm probably never opening this copy. The next game that I have is Atelier Lulua. Now this is part of the Arlen trilogy, which is now, this one's now makes it a quad. I'm hoping that they release either the trilogy. They've already released it digitally. I'm hoping they release it physically. Maybe they'll add this game as a companion, and that way it'll get people to buy it. But since they haven't yet to release it physically, I'm really hoping they do, so I can have all the Atelier games physically. The next game I have for you is Atelier Ryza. This is what started my obsession with the Atelier games. It definitely beat this game. Loved it so very much. Obviously, I bought all the other Atelier games because of it. But I didn't do a review on my channel for it because this was before I got into doing reviews for my channel. The next game I have for you is Atelier Ryza. Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy. So this one's definitely a played and beat game for me as well. This one does have a review on my channel though. And I love this game so much. I believe it took me 80 hours to beat. There were some hiccups in the game that I didn't like, but if you want to hear more about it, the the links will be in the description below. And the last of the Atelier games, this is a spin-off title. This is Noki and the Legendary Alchemist, Ateliers of the New World. I hear it's a world-building game. This is definitely a spin-off title. I hear very mixed reviews. Some Some people like it, some people hate it. I think go in knowing that it is a spin-off title, and I think that'll be a much easier pill to swallow, knowing that it is a spin-off title and not an actual Atelier game. The next game I have for you is Balden Wonder World. Now, this is a Square Enix title that crashed and bombed. I heard it sucked. I only purchased it because I purchased it during like that Black Friday-ish sale. I think I only paid $15 for it. And I don't think that we'll be finding a lot of copies of this. I definitely don't think they'll be reprinting these since it had really bad reviews. So I definitely picked it up because I'm like, at 15 bucks, I'll play it. Hopefully I'll get some kind of enjoyment out of it. But this one's definitely, I usually don't try to pick up games just for collecting. I usually try to pick up games that I will play. But this one definitely was a pickup for collecting purposes mostly. The next game I have for you is Bayonetta 2. I wasn't able to get the one with the 2-pack in one, but since one of them would have been digital anyway, which I think would have been one, and I have a physical on my Wii U of one, I will definitely just play it on my Wii U now that I have one. But so I'm so excited to play these games. Bayonetta 3 is supposed to have come out already. It's been announced for a while, but we shall see if it comes out in 2022. The next game on my list is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This is a beat game for me. Definitely not my kind of game. This is a Metroidvania game. I thought it was more of a Castlevania game because it looks like it's in the Castlevania franchise. But from what I was told, it's more of a Metroidvania, and this is my first time playing a Metroidvania. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I definitely beat this game, and there is a review on my channel if you want to hear more about it. The next game is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. I bought this one thinking it was more in the line of the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, but this is more of an 8-bit than a 16-bit graphics. I'm pretty much done with like mostly 8-bit graphics, so I don't think I'll play this one. Plus, I didn't get part 1, so I'm a little sad about that. You know, now that I know they're more, I don't know if this one's more of a Castlevania and the other one that I talked about before is more of a Metroidvania. But I wanted to give these kinds of genres a try. I'll probably pick it up when I'm in the mood for a challenge. The next game I have for you is Bravely Default 2. Oh my god, do I love the Bravely Default series. I've played so much of the first part, and the second part is so interesting to me. I'm super excited to play it. It was between this one and another game that went out for the game I would play first, and so this one ended up backlogged. But definitely played part 1 and Bravely second, so just have to finish this one and I will have finished the Bravely series. The next game I have for you is Broken Age. This is a point-and-click adventure, and so I have yet to open it. The animation looked amazing. The story looked interesting. I have yet to play it, so I couldn't tell you too much about it. The next one is Battle Chasers Night War. This is an RPG that was released in the very beginning, I think the first year of the Switch's lifespan, and this was one of those games that I bought thinking that the Switch was going to be limited to the amount of games that were released, so I was just picking up anything I could at the time because I didn't want it to be like the Wii U that didn't have very many games, and that the ones that you could find were super expensive because they didn't print them so much. So this one is definitely based on a comic book, if I'm not mistaken, and I have yet to play it, so I couldn't tell you more about it, but it's definitely an RPG I want to get into. The next game is Bendy and the Ink Machine. So this is a first-person scary horror game, and first person used to make me a little more nauseous than it does now. So now that I'm getting used to playing in first player, I might give this one a try again in the September-October season for my spooky games around again, and we'll see if I finish this one, because Bloodstained was my last spooky game, and this one will be my next one that I probably hit if I don't hit some of the other games in my collection first. Big Brain Academy Brain vs. Brain is a game that I bought, I think, solely just to play with my mom. I bought my mom a copy for Christmas, and I'm hoping she'll play with me soonish. or I'll play with my kids. This is just one of those games that I bought to play with my family on game nights if we can't get together. I just thought it was cute. It was on a super sale, so I picked up 2 copies. The next game I have for you is Black Sad Under the Skin. This is the limited edition. It's a detective game using animals. I love detective shows. So this was also a gift given to me by an ex a long time ago. I've yet to open it, but I'm very interested in it. I heard that it had really bad glitches in it, and I'm hoping now that I've waited so long, all of those will be patched out. The next game I have for you is Blaster Master Zero. This is a blast from the past for me because I played this back in I believe it was the Nintendo or the Super Nintendo. I remember liking it, which is why I picked it up again, because I don't own the actual original Nintendo. I thought I did, but I can't find mine. So since I don't own the original Nintendo, I just picked up the one game that I was super interested in. The next game I have for you is Blaster Master Zero 2, a second part of that collection. If I pick up one, I always try to pick up the whole collection. Unless I really hated the first one and I don't want to ever play it again, then I usually try to pick up the rest of the collection. And since I really liked one when I was growing up, I definitely picked up part 2. Blue Fire is the next game, and this one I bought purely on art style alone. I really haven't seen too many reviews. I bought this on a deep sale. It was $16.99 and it looks super interesting, the artwork, and so I definitely picked this one up not knowing too much about the game. I'm hoping I like it, but this one definitely hit the backlog because there are more of my RPGs get played first. The next game that I played is Bubble Bobble for Friends. Now, I've played and beat this game. I beat this one in 2021 with my family on Christmas Eve. We beat it in an hour for 4 people. And I didn't think that this game was that short. Now, I'm probably going to go into it again, see if one player would have taken longer than 4, but we definitely beat it super fast. And I don't know if it's because we could revive each other, and whenever the boss would hit us, we would definitely just go and revive ourselves. But definitely super interested in this game. Was super interested in this game. This game is a game from my childhood. They actually included the original Bubble Bobble in like a little arcade in the game, so I was super happy about that. I didn't go into that game, so maybe I'll play that game and then come back to the game on this cart and see if that would interest me a little bit more. But definitely wasn't happy that we beat this game as a family in 1 hour. The next game I have for you is Bug Fables, the Everlasting Sapling. This is like a Paper Mario type game. I have yet to play the Paper Mario series, but I definitely bought them and super excited to play them when I get a chance. It's just other RPGs are just cutting the line. I might soonish because I have it on the Nintendo 64, and I don't know if they'll ever remove it from the games, but when I'm ready to like go through all of the Paper Mario series, I probably will. The next game I have for you is Burger Time Party. Now, this one I have played with an ex and my sister, and I haven't played it any more than that once. I think what I'm gonna do with my Switch Lite is start bringing it to work and just play all the puzzle-y games when I can quickly pick it up and drop it off, and so that it will be one of those games that I play at work when I have a little downtime. I think that's what I'm just gonna do with my party games, because I find that I have nothing to do at work but just like look at videos or random things on the internet, whereas I can be playing and beating my at least my arcade type games. The next game I have for you is The next game I have for you is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Now, I played the Super Mario 3D World with you guys online, and we had some Captain Toad worlds that I wasn't able to really deep dive because I had a lot of people with me. So I'm very interested in playing just the Captain Toad levels by myself, and they looked interesting and they looked fun. Toad is one of my favorite Mario characters. Like, I don't really like Mario too much, but Toad is definitely one of my favorite Mario characters, and I'm super excited to give this one a try when I get the chance. The next game I have for you is the Castlevania collection. Now, this one was definitely another one purchased just for collecting purposes because it comes with so many games in there. These are all the games that it comes with. I'm not a Castlevania fan, like I said before, but this one definitely was purchased. I think this was also purchased before I played Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, before I kind of knew. But this is more Castlevanias than Metroidvania, so we will give this one a try too to see if there is a difference between a Castlevania and a Metroidvania. The next game is a game I played. I haven't beat it yet. I haven't done everything on the little card there is to do, but I definitely gave it a lot of gameplay time in 2019 or early 2020. I definitely played Cars. It's one of those games that is just a pickup and when you don't want to play Mario Kart. And I think at this point I'm kind of done with Mario Kart 8. I really rarely stream it because I don't really play it as much because it's not one of those games that interests me to play by myself. And so this one actually I could play by myself. I think this one is up to 4 players at home. I just never played with 4 people at home. Maybe I'll pull it out one year for like the holiday season when this virus is no longer a thing. The next game I have for you is Cat Quest. This is definitely a played and beat game review on the channel as well. So if you really want to know what I think about it, just check the description below. What I will tell you, it is a cutesy RPG. The next game I have for you is Cat Quest 1 and Cat Quest 2 Possum Pack. So I already have Cat Quest 1 as you just saw, but this one included part 2 physically on the cart, and there was no other way to get part 2 besides getting it as a combo pack. So I definitely picked it up. I played part 1 before picking up part 2 to make sure that I would like it. I definitely did. So I'm hoping that I like part 2, just haven't played it. And it's such a small RPG part 1 was. So I think part 2 will be just as small. So I guess I could give it a try. Just a quick game to finish and get it off the backlog. But I just haven't yet. The next game I have for you is Candle. I have yet to play it. So I couldn't tell you too much about it. Other than the reason I purchased this one again was because I liked the art and the aesthetic. The next game I have for you is Cave Story. This one is a Nicalis title, so it comes with goodies inside. I have yet to play this one. I hear very good things about it. It's an older game. I'm definitely interested in playing it. I do love that it came with a CD included because I love my soundtracks. Speaking of music, the next game on my list is Cadence of Hyrule. I love the Zelda franchise. There are some games I don't love. I love the Zelda franchise so much that I picked up this game. This is by an indie developer using the Zelda theme music and using the Zelda characters in their Crypt of the Necrodancer games. And so I'm not very good at rhythm games. I'm hoping to be good at this one. I really am looking forward to playing it. I don't know why I haven't played this one yet. The next game I have for you is Carto. The game looks amazingly cute. I'm super excited to play it. I love that the world moves along with you. You can move the map and shape the world the way you want. This is one of those games that I thought would be not readily available. Not a lot of people are talking about it, so I just picked it up when I saw it. The next game on my collection is Celeste. And now Celeste is definitely a game that a lot of people have heard of. It's a platformer, but I hear it's a tough platformer. And I don't platform well, so I'm trying to get better at platforming with other games. And then I will crack this one open and give this one a try. I just hear it's brutal, and I'm just not ready to punish myself like that. The next game I have for you is Chocoboos, everybody. This is a dungeon crawler type game using the Chocoboos from the Final Fantasy series. Like I said before, I pick up most of the Final Fantasy games. I had this game on the on the Wii. And I didn't know it was the same game. Well, I think I might have known it was the same game, but I didn't play it there. I'm hoping to play it here, but this one is definitely Backlog City. The next 2 games I have for you is Child of Light, the Ultimate Edition, and Valiant Hearts: The Great War. Now, I bought this game for Child of Light, which is an RPG. I think it's a side-scrolling RPG. And then Valiant Hearts was just a nice bonus. Valiant Hearts is, I think, mostly on like based on the Civil War, and you're living in a lot of these characters' lives. It looks super cute. I think it's a point and click. I don't think it's an RPG, but it looks super cute and I was super interested. The next game I have for you is Colors Live. Now, I have two artists in my home, and I really want to be able to draw. I don't know if this game teaches you how to draw or just helps you with your techniques. But either way, if it's not used by me to learn how to draw, this will be used by my children to hone their techniques, because they've definitely both really love and enjoy art. This one cannot be played on the dock. This one's definitely played handheld only. The next game I have for you is Close to the Sun. I bought this one on a super sale. It was on clearance at Best Buy. I don't know too much about the game. I just know that the art style looked amazing, so I picked it up. This next game is a little controversial. It's Cooking Mama Cookstar. And now this game is, I think, already pulled from the digital library because of the publisher and the developer having issues on this game coming out. I have yet to play it. I definitely picked this one up for collecting purposes mostly, but I will definitely play it because I definitely do try to play the games that are in my collection. But yeah, so I will give it a try. I just haven't played it yet, but it's definitely a cooking game. The next game I have for you is the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I have yet to play any of these games. I hear they're hard platformers. So like I said before, when I get better at platforming, I will give these ones a try. And so I'm just waiting for that. The next game I have for you is Cris Tales. Oh my goodness, I hear such good things about this game. I love that it's a time jumping game. You can go from back in time to normal time to ahead of time. I really like that about this game. I have yet to put any time into this game, but I'm definitely was a gift given to me and I'm super excited to play it and get my hands on it. The next game I have in my collection is Danganronpa Decadence collection. Now this includes 5 games, I believe. So it includes Danganronpa 1 through 4. Yeah, 4 games in one, it says. So it includes 1 through 3 and then a side puzzle game. This is definitely a horror type game from what I hear. So this will definitely be played when I'm in spooky season. The next game I have for you is Darksiders Genesis. Now this is one of those games I'm waiting to play with somebody. Once I'm ready to play it, I'm going to play. There are a few people I've asked to play it with, so I'm just hoping that one of those 3 people will play it with me when it's time for me to play this game. I'm not ready yet, but once I am, I'm definitely going to be playing this game. That one plays more like a Diablo. This one, Darksiders Genesis, I hear plays more like a Zelda. So I don't know why I haven't dived into it, because I definitely love my story about the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And so this deals with War of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and so I'm super excited about this game. I've yet to play it. This is one of the games I bought in the beginning for collecting. I would have bought it on sale, but because it was a black spine copy and I heard those were rare or might be rare, I picked it up. The next game I have for you is Darksiders, the Definitive Edition. This is dealing with death from the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. And I have yet to play this one either because I want to play my games in order. And I heard Genesis is a prequel, so that's why it's first. And then the rest of them will be next. Next game I have for you is Death End Request. This one is coming out with a part 2, and it's going to be available at Best Buy. So I'm super excited about this game. I love the premise of this game where you are a computer developer, you get stuck in your own game. But I hear that it's visual novel and a regular RPG game at the same time, which would help me introduce me to the visual novel series kind of genre, and I like that about this game. The next game I have is the Deponia collection. This comes with 4 games in one. This was it's a sealed copy still, so this was a limited run game. I mean, unlimited, a super rare game, and I just picked it up. It's a point and click. I love my point and clicks. This is a hilarious point and click from the trailers that I saw, so I definitely snatched it up. This one went super fast online, so I'm very happy that I got a copy of it and I was home to like pre-order it. The next game I have for you is Destroy All Humans. This is also one of those titles that I bought on a super sale. And this game looks super fun and super amazing. You definitely are the bad guy in this game, and I do like that sometimes you gotta be a bad guy in the game. Not all the time, but sometimes. And since you're destroying all the humans, you are definitely a bad guy. I have yet to play that one. The next game I spent so much time in is Dragon Quest Builders. Now, I didn't play the Builders part as much as I played the RPG. I definitely beat this game. I played the story. You definitely have to build stuff in the story. What I didn't like in the story was that while you're playing in the story and you're being attacked by these bosses, they destroy all the stuff you built. And it's not, you have to rebuild it. You literally have to rebuild all the stuff they destroyed. They don't save your progress, so anything that you really liked in the town that you made before the big boss attacked, gone and wiped. So definitely keep that in mind. I would say if you're gonna build the town, make sure it's built pretty nicely after you defeat the boss of that town. The next game I have for you is Dragon Quest Builders 2. I love part 1 so much. I definitely played part 2, beat it. I even tried the multiplayer online aspect a little. I'm hoping if they come out with a part 3, it is a cross-platform multi-plat game. Hopefully with 8 or more, like Minecraft, because it's only limited to 4. Not that too many people play these games, but I definitely love world building in another game that I will get into later in the collection. So I'm hoping they'll do that with this one. But definitely love this game. I think it was my 2019 game that Nintendo said it was the most played game of the year, and so I was super excited about that. The next game I have for you is Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. This is the triple pack. These are the mobile games. I have yet to play or finish. I've played the Dragon Quest games. I've played the Builder games, so I played the spin-off titles. But I've yet to play any of the Dragon Quest games, and I'm super interested in playing them, super excited about them. And so I wanted to get 1 through 12 and play them in order. Some of them are on the 3DS, some of them are on a DS. I'm hoping because they're releasing these to the Switch that they'll when I get time to play these, 4, 5, 6 will be released on another pack, and then 7, 8, and 9 on another one. But those were touchpad games, so I don't know how they'll do it, and they'll figure something out, I'm sure. The next game I have for you, same thing. Since I didn't finish those games, I didn't finish this one, and I hear amazing things about this. The Switch version, I hear, can go like from 3D graphics to 2D from the aesthetic change, and I really like that about games. And I hear there are different things to do when you aesthetic change. So looking forward to this game when I play it. The next game was what to play with you guys during the spooky season, and I just have yet to play this game, and I was supposed to play it 2 years in a row for online multiplayer, and because I haven't found any of you guys who play this game, I have yet to play it. I want to play it so that I have experience with this game, but I'm afraid it'll be like one of those other mass multiplayers that once I get into it, I won't want to stop playing it. Oof. And I'm already doing that right now with Fortnite. The next game I have in my collection is Diablo Eternal Collection. I bought this one on a price match of a clearance, so I was super happy with the price I paid for it. I have yet to play this one. I think I have a member on my Discord who said he will play it with me, but we are waiting for like the controversy to be finished or die down, or see what's going on with that. So we have yet to play it. I definitely still own it and want to play it. I just haven't yet. The next game I have for you is Digimon Cyber Sleuth. This has 2 games in one. This was purchased for me as a gift. I just have yet to play it or deep dive into it, but I'm super excited to play it. The next game is Disney's classic games. This includes Aladdin and The Lion King. They have re-released this game with a 3rd game included, which includes the Jungle Book. I'm a little sadness about that, but since I have yet to open these 2, I played one of them as a child. I can't remember which right now, but since I didn't open this one, I didn't get the other one. Maybe when it's like $15 or $10, I'll pick that one up. This was purchased for me as a gift, so I actually didn't pay for this one. So I feel a little better about picking up the other one, but not a lot because I already own it in my collection. The next game I have for you is Doki Doki Plus Literature Club. Now this one I hear is trigger warning game. This is also a visual novel kind of game, so it'll be one of those bed gaming games that I play. I have added more visual novels into my collection because I am very interested in them. I'm hoping I love them. I love to read games. Love to read books, so I'm hoping reading stories or playing like choose your own adventure type games will be one of those things I can get into with my Switch. The next game I have for you is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. Now, this is a game that I hear such great things about. This one definitely was purchased with my son in mind because he plays Skyrim so much. I hear this is a Skyrim-esque type game, and I wanted him to have something that was a little like Skyrim and to switch off, but he has yet to play this one or try it, so it's never been opened. Maybe I'll give it a try before trying to deep dive into Skyrim. The next game I have for you is Dragon's Lair Trilogy. This comes with 3 games. It comes with Dragon's Lair, Space Ace, and Dragon Layers 2. I'm super happy I got this one in my collection because I like the animation of the game. It is a point and click. I'm super happy about it, super excited about it. I just have yet to open it. The next game I have in my collection is Dragon's Dawn of the New Riders. This is one of those games that definitely hit the backlog. I love the Dragons games, and I know a lot of games that are based on the movie suck. I'm hoping this is not one of those cases. I definitely wanted to play this game and give it a try. I'm super excited about it. The next game I have for you is Dusk and Elysium Tale. This is definitely a played and beat game. Oh my goodness, did I love this game. It is a side-scrolling, I don't know if it's hack and slash or RPG. The art was amazing is all I know. The story was good too. Definitely enjoyed my time with it. It's not a very long game. I think it took me like 10 hours to beat and I was done. Super happy about this game though. The next game is also an unopened game for me. This is Evo Land. This is a collection of games, and I don't know if it's 2 or 3, but this definitely is a super rare title. And I love that the game premise is that you are going through different stages of the world, like gaming aspect. So you start with Game Boy type graphics, and I think you get up to N64 graphics. Don't quote me, but I love the premise of that, and so I bought it. Thankfully I did, because it's one of those games that you can't find again. The next game I bought is Fairy Fencer Advent Dark Force, and this is an Idea Factory game. These art of the Idea Factory games look so amazing. I have yet to open it. This one's backlogged, but super happy about this game. The next game I have for you is Fairy Tail. This one I'm trying to watch the anime and get through. They took off the anime off of Netflix, so I have yet to watch it. I was watching it with somebody who quit on me, so I'll have to watch it on my own and catch up to the episodes I was up to, but I'm super interested in playing this game. I just want to be caught up with the anime, so I'm watching the anime for this game. The next game was purchased this year at 2021 as well to play with you guys. Maybe every Friday the 13th I'll play this game, and it'll be the game that you see me playing every Friday the 13th, and maybe that'll be the way I get this game played and out of my backlog. The next two games are games I played as a child, so I'm never opening these packs. They were only ever released to PlayStation titles, and so when they released them to the Switch, super excited, picked them up. I've played and beat both of these games already, and I'm super happy to have them as part of the collection. The next one is a game I have not beaten yet, and this one is Final Fantasy IX. I hear it's pretty good. I just need to get on it. I wonder if I can go back to this kind of graphics with playing the games that I play now. I'm hoping I can. I just don't know how that's gonna work out, but definitely one of those Final Fantasy games that I missed, that I skipped, and I need to go back to. The next game is Final Fantasy X and X2. I definitely played and beat X on this cart. I tried playing X2, but I don't like that they changed the battle style so much that I couldn't just get into it. I didn't like all the dancing around, the changing of the costumes, all that stuff. I was like, I could give two craps about. I wish they would have kept the battle mechanics the same for the same kinds of games. Like, you want to change them up, like Final Fantasy 7 and 8 have different battle mechanics, fine, but the ones that are in the same, like X and X2, they should be the same kind of fighting style. The next one I have for you is Final Fantasy 12. Because I haven't beat X2, I haven't played this one, and now I want to beat 9 before playing this one as well. And if a collection of 1 through 6 come out on the Switch, which hopefully I hear is coming, I beat 1 and 6, but I haven't played 2, 3, and 4, so I might not pick this one up until I play those. The next game is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now this is a display copy only because I hear that the actual game comes with like the collection that I have comes with a steelbook only, so I wanted to have the outside artwork so that I could display it on my non-existing bookcase, but when I have it on my bookcase. The next game I have for you is Five Nights at Freddy Core Collection. This comes with 4 games plus, actually it comes with 5 games. It comes with 1 through 4 and then the Six Sisters location. I wanted to have a scary game. I understand that these are first-person games. I'm getting better at the first-person games, so that's why I picked this one up. I definitely like sometimes a good old scare, also bought to play in the spooky season. The next one I have for you is Five Nights at Freddy Help Wanted. These games were on sale when I purchased them, and so that's why I picked them up, but yet to play them. The next game I have for you is Golf Story. I hear good things about this one. This is an RPG golf game. Yet to play it. Couldn't tell you much about it, but super interested in it. The next game is a game I've played and I have yet to beat. Oh my god, this game is frustrating to me. This one is to play during spooky season as well. I think this is one of those games that I have to play with my sister, playing the same game besides me. She loves this game. Loves this game. Beat this game 4 times already. And I think the last time I played with her at her home, she was doing the same thing for me. She was playing alongside of me, so whenever I'd get stuck on a puzzle, she'd play it with me. I just think I need to have a little bit more patience with puzzle solving games, and I don't. Like, if I can't figure out the puzzle right away, I just want to be done with the game. The next game I have for you is Forager. This is a cute little indie title that I just didn't think I would find later on, so I picked up. It's definitely in the backlog, but looking forward to playing it when I have a chance. Forgotten Anne is a limited run title. This one is based on like where when you lose your stuff, it like goes into this world of lost things, and she is the like caretaker of this world, and some stuff is happening. I don't know. The art style was amazing. The story cutscenes looked amazing, and so I picked this up. I just have yet to open it and play it. The next game I have for you is For the King. I believe this is like a strategy based game. I saw some reviews for it, loved the way it looked, super excited about it, just yet to play it. The next game I have for you is Garfield Kart Furious Racing. This was bought to play with a friend of mine. I just waiting for her to get her copy, yet to play it, but we wanted a different kind of kart racing game that wasn't Mario Kart to play. This next game is a played and beat game for me. I never did a review on my channel of this game. I don't think I'll ever go back to making a review, but definitely like this game a lot. It was just like watching a movie that you were playing. I played this game on easy mode because I couldn't get the ghosts in on normal mode, so definitely played and beat this game on easy mode. Giga Alt Wrecker, I have yet to play or beat. This is a limited run title. Come to Best Buy. Those are the games that you really can't sit on too long. They're gone, and once they're gone, they're gone. This next game was also bought to play with a friend of mine on the channel, and she didn't like this game. She hated it. So I do have 2 more people on the channel that I play with. Hopefully they'll play this game with me and we'll have fun with this game. Just looking forward to playing the game. The next game I have for you is Goosebumps the game. This is the first part in what is maybe a few games in the series. I heard this one ran like crap, so I didn't pick up any more of them. I haven't played it yet. It's first person horror game that I wanted to play around September, October months, but we'll see if I end up liking it. The next game I have for you is the Grandia HD collection. Now this game comes with 2 games in one, Grandia 1 and Grandia 2. These are older titles and I'm super looking forward to playing them. I just have yet to get into them. I believe they're Square Enix titles as well, or Squaresoft titles at the time, but I have yet to play them, so I'm super looking forward to that. The next game in my collection is Azura Gunvolt Strikers. I'm putting this with the G's because the Gunvolt is a series and I want to keep all the Gunvolt games together. So I'm putting this one, even though it starts with an A, with the Gunvolt games. I believe this comes with a few games in one. I am not 100% sure, but I am so looking forward to playing this game. I hear they play a little bit like Mega Man, so I'm excited about that. The next game is another game I have yet to play because I haven't played that one. This is part of the Gunvolt series. This is Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Adventures 9IX, because I think IX2 is coming out soonish. So this is part of what I think is going to be a series of the IX ones. And so, yeah. I'm super looking forward to playing the first one, and then I will give this one a shot as well. The next game in my collection is Gris. This is a new game for 2021. I purchased this and then returned it and purchased it again because it went on sale for $16.99. I've yet to play it. The story looks interesting. It is a platformy game, so good luck to me when I try to play it. That was the end of part 1 of my collection. I don't know how many of these parts I will be doing. Hopefully it's not more than 3. I still have a lot of my collection to go. That was just A through G. Hope to see you guys in the next collection video. Happy gaming, guys. Bye!